What's up, guys? Mr. Lee Redmond here with episode number 9 of the Road to the World Cup with El Salvador series. I have just completed the Central American Nations Cup 2015, so we'll get into looking into that as well. The World Cup qualifiers have actually been drawn, and I'm just going to have a quick look at that as well, because there could be some interesting news on it, but I'm not actually 100% sure if it's correct or not. We've also had the Gold Cup draw as well, so we'll have a look at that. And I've kind of given away how I've done in the Central American Nations Cup by saying that, but oh well. So as everyone remember, with this as the screen is showing, I won 2013 on penalties against Costa Rica. This time round I was drawn in Group A with Guatemala, Costa Rica and Nicaragua, so that means I had one extra game up to last time, and it's still the same, two groups, one of 4, one of 3, winners and runners up qualify for semis, with all 4 semi-finalists qualifying for the Gold Cup. So, first game did not start well at all. I lost 1-0 to Costa Rica, Joel Campbell goal in the 78th minute, which was really annoying. As you can see, I was quite dominant, 12 shots to 8 in my favour, 5 shots to 3 on target in my favour, and I had 52% of the possession. And Guatemala beat Nicaragua 2-0, and Honduras beat Belize 1-0. I then followed that up, drawing 3-all with Nicaragua, throwing away a 2-1 lead. As you'll see, Castillo put me 1-0 up in the 5th minute. Benavides equalised for Nicaragua in the 25th minute, and then a Sergio Herrera own goal put me 2-1 up with 2 minutes to go before half time. Milton Pineda pulled Nicaragua level on 56th minute. Just 3 minutes later, Salinas put Nicaragua 3-2 up, and then Henriquez in the 82nd minute pulled us level to give us a 3-all draw, which was really needed considering how the group was going. As you see, again, I was dominant, 19 shots to 6 in my favour. I had 9 on target to their 3, and I had 57% of the possession. So going in, and Costa Rica beat Guatemala, so they were through. Costa Rica were on 3, I was on 1, and Nicaragua was on none. Belize were out as they only had they had not won in Honduras, and Panama on 1 each. So I had to beat Guatemala to go through, and as you may have just seen there, accidentally I did, thanks to a 4-0 win. Rodolfo Zelaya put us 1-0 up in the 4th minute, and that's how it stayed till half time. Just after the hour mark, Maldonado put El Salvador 2-0 up. 9 minutes later, Zelaya made it 3-0 to us, and then less than 10 minutes later he completed his hat-trick to make it 4-0, to make it a fun, emphatic win and quite a way to go through to the semi-finals. I had 12 shots to 6 in my favour, I had 6 on target, they had none, and I had 51% of the possession. So, and Costa Rica beat Nicaragua 3-0. So with that, Costa Rica won the group. I finished second on 4 points, Guatemala on 3, and Nicaragua on 1. In the other group, Panama topped the group on 6, Honduras with 3, and Belize with 0. So Costa Rica played Panama, and Costa Rica played who the hell? Costa Rica played Honduras even, and I played Panama in the semi-finals. As you can see, it went pretty well. Guatemala beat Belize 5-3 in the 5th place playoff, and I believe that actually gives them the final place in the Gold Cup. Costa Rica beat Honduras 1-0 thanks to Oviedo goal in the 76th minute, and I beat Panama 2-0. A Pitillon goal in the 11th minute put me 1-0 up. Santos Castro got booked in the 19th minute and then sent off in the 26th minute to hand me more of an advantage. We couldn't make it count until the 79th minute when a Pacheco penalty doubled our lead, gave us a 2-0 win and a very good chance of defending our title. I had 11 shots to 3, 2 on target to their 1, and 59% of the possession. And we gained the final against Costa Rica, second final in a row, and the second final against Costa Rica. Unfortunately, it didn't turn out the same as last time. Leonardo da Silva put us 1-0 up in the 10th minute, and we held that till half time. However, an Area goal 5 minutes after half time, and then 5 minutes before time, gave Costa Rica a 2-1 win and avenged their defeat to me in the previous final. They had 15 shots to my 11. I had 5 on target to their 3, and 51% of the possession. disappointed not to win it, but I would take getting to the final as the actual board, the FA wanted me to get to the semis. So as you can see, I've reached the semis, third phase of the World Cup, and quarterfinals of the Gold Cup. Now the Gold Cup, I have been drawn with Guatemala, Jamaica and Mexico. Now, as everyone will remember, winners and runners up are guaranteed to go through, but 2 third place teams are also going to go through as well. I start off playing Guatemala, then Jamaica and Mexico, so I got my hardest game last. Friendly wise, since the last video, I've beat St. Vincent 2-0. Goals from Ramon Santos and Zelaya. I beat Trinidad Tobago 2-1. Pacheco and Alas scored. And I've just beaten Bolivia 2-0. Montegudo and Salazar give me a 2-0 win. I've got St. Vincent, and then I have Gold Cup games to come up. The World Cup, as I said, has been drawn, or in North America it has anyway. This is the first round. So you've got 10 lowest ranked teams: Grenada, Dominica, Aruba, Anguilla, British Virgin Islands, Curacao, Montserrat, US Virgin Islands, and the Bahamas, Turks and Caicos. Now the interesting news that I have, I'm not too sure if this is the case though. In previous qualifying campaigns, the 3 highest ranked teams in CONCACAF do not enter the qualifying stage until the 3rd qualifying round. Now that is normally USA, Mexico and Costa Rica, but in this case it's not. It's still the USA and Mexico, but this time round the 3rd place team is me. I am currently ranked in the top 50 and have been for quite a while, and I am 31 places ahead of Costa Rica. So if everything stays as it normally should do, I should actually then enter the 3rd qualifying phase, which is where they want me to get. See if I can show world ranking history. So I started off in 58th, stayed there. My World Cup qualifying put me up to 44th. My highest is 30th. I've then dropped down quite a bit, dropped to as low as 52nd. I have gone back into the top 50. Hopefully the Gold Cup run should have put me up a little bit at least anyway. Not Gold Cup, I would have said Central American Nations, but that's 4 months ago. Obviously not, and to be fair, quite in the middle of the year not much happens when there's no qualifying or anything to be done. So that's it for this episode, guys. I've been trying to work out how many episodes I'm going to have between now and the end of the series. This is episode number 9. I think I might have 6 or 7. So I'm going to have another episode for the Gold Cup. So that's going to be episode 10. I will have an episode for the qualifying in the World Cup. Now there could be three episodes for that, because what I would do is, if I'm in the 2nd round, I will just show, no, not 3, 4. If I'm in the 2nd qualifying round, just because I play 6 games, that will be 1 episode. The 3rd phase again is a group of 4 and 6 games, so I'll do an episode just for that. If I make it to the 4th qualifying round, in the final qualifying round, which is the hexagonal, I will do 1 video for the first half and then another video for the second half. But the CONCACAF Gold Cup and the North American Nations Cup are every 2 years, so I could be playing 2 more ones after that. So I could have 6 episodes or 5. It could be 5, 6 or 7, depending on how I do in the World Cup qualifying, really. So there's a potential for 4 World Cup qualifying videos. There will be 2 Gold Cups, or 1 at least, another North American, possibly another Gold Cup, and obviously the World Cup. So it could be 6 or 7, so it could be around the same as my other 2 series, about 15 episodes. But like I said, guys, that is it now for the episode. Leave some likes, leave some comments. would appreciate some subscribers. But tune in next time for an American Gold Cup review. But in the meantime, guys, take it steady.